top 4 seeds, a time to playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the North playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So North Carolina's offense begins this game backed up. That was not a good return. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022 the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. And that's going to be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Runs through the defender. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense gets their first crack now. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a
line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Mertz. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specific.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
The pocket breaking down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he fields it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Johnson. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass rush.
Hold on today and win. This pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Now it's 2nd down here.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. On first down, it's play action. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Using his legs, it's Hampton. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the Tar Heels will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. With the return, it's Burks. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. And it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. So second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid gain.
Ball handed to the running back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He would not be denied. Kirk, we knew that tackling was going to be a key for this defense in the red zone. They did not get the job done that time.
Well, you could just tell that runner was not going to go down with a full head of steam and that close to the end zone. No tackler in the way could stop them.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a 3-score game. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Escapes the pocket. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. 1st down here for this offense. To throw, it's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
His pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. Looking for some space. It's Hampton. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. And the Tar Heels will send their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. On the return, it's Burks. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the Jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Tight end goes in motion. Running back with the football. Got a lane. Can he get in? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
That completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Johnson. He's running nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team on the field now. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee.
The route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase, offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Running it back, it's Burks. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Arnold. And a tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And this one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down.
And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with
pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Tar Heels will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. And here comes the victory formation. Every coach's favorite play call. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top 2 seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Sooners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Looking to pass, it's Arnold. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete, a dangerous pass there, almost picked off in the end zone. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack.
There's a shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. So Ohio State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that one.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The pass rush closing in. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Bringing it back, it's Burks. Oh, he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Back to throw. It's Arnold. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line.
And looking for a big play here. And it's broken up there. Great play on fourth. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Burks. Got space, looking to score. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready. This guy.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a strong stiff arm. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Brown. Pressure is coming. Escapes the sack. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That could be a moment we never forget. A punt return to the house in a championship game.
Man, we've been calling national championship games forever. How often do you see a return like this taken all the way back for a touchdown? You talk about a game-changing opportunity for this team. We'll see if they can finish this game off after that.
The extra point is good, so it's 14. Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Bringing pressure. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. And they finds his man. It's Burks. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. 4 receivers on the field for this second and inches. And here's the handoff.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Catch is made down the middle. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pocket breaking down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. and you get ready for that next play.
With the catch, it's Tate. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
He hands it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The sure hands. It's Burks. Tackle made after the completion. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long.
And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And tackled after a small pickup there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Sooners getting set on first and 10. And the quarterback will take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners.